Off Alfonso Fair, bit of early speed out wide. There we go to Midias, finds the lead here now from sometime soon. Along the inside goes Alfonso, whipping the outsiders. Boris Gump, bit of trouble getting a bit of a shuffle back. Botany hot shot and getting pushed back there. Corborn legs. Also Alfonso's got pushed out of the race. Crack it, and you bet you Gump. Up they come and driving away. Midias will get you home. Then we go to Boris Gump. That's been followed back here now by Alfonso. Corborn Legs has got a cheeky sort of a race, and they're followed towards the tail of the field here. You betcha Guff, Crack It, Botany Hot Shot, and sometime soon he got knocked out of it in the early rush. Racing, Lola's Quest Fair, early speed out wide here, Fortis Fiona, but look at the leg out. Jack Attack finds the lead, getting onto its back as Homebush Remote, and they're followed down on the inside here by Lola's Quest, Sacred Can You, round the outside of runners. There we go to Who Bobby. That's been followed back there by Jelly Gem, and last of all, their English Honey on the corner out wide, and now Jack Attack, he's back all right. Our Jack Attack gets home here from... who we got to go with here? We've got to Sacred Can You, Who Bobby, and Fortis Fiona was in that pack as they've gone to the wire. And they're followed further back in transit here. Homebush Ramona, Jelly Gem was towards the tail, and back to now Lola's Quest, English Honey. And racing, Baymax only fair today, bit of speed coming the way here of Cosmic Wire out wide of the track. Homebush Dodger finds the lead. Round the outside goes Baymax, then we go Cosmic Wire. That's followed back to now by Who You, big gap in the field, Popper Conquest, Bambit, and out the back there too. We go to another plane and back to Hellfire, but up they coming out wide. He just gets you home, Baymax. Then we go to Homebush Dodger, close again here. We've got Who You and Cosmic Wire. They had the race themselves. Further back it would have been another plane was back there with Hellfire, and there's another couple even further back than that as they cross, and they would be Popper Conquest, and Bandit was out the back. Frisco Star 5 set and ready and racing. Frisco Star up with a little stride. Another Fantasy shows a bit of speed, and out there wide we go to Let's Go Letty. They face each other going into the first bend. Favourite moves up. Frisco Star followed out by Miss Vodka Rail, Tento's Whisper. Then we get back to now to Jetson Ginny at the tail of the field. Montana, and last of all Percentage Girl. Off the top they come, and Letty in front. Let's Go Letty. Then we get back then out to another Fantasy favourite. Frisco Star just not doing enough. Further back there we go to Tento's Whisper. Up they come, and Let's Go Letty will get you home nicely. Second and was another Fantasy. That's been followed back here now by Frisco Star, Montana, Tento's Whisper, Percentage Girl, and towards the tail of the field here on crossing, we would have had to the Miss Vodka and Jetson Ginny. Did nothing today. Round it comes and racing. Mitigator only fair. Speed up wide here. Harajuku Baby and showing early leg. There is Good Return. Good Return to the lead from Harajuku Baby. Pretty Chic sits pretty. Little gap in the field. We go to Yes, No, Maybe. The outside is Manana Groper. It's inside is Mitigator and out the back door. Botany Ritchie and last of all there Indy Road. Off the top they come and Good Return going okay. Here's a run of Kettle Mate here and Pretty Chic. In behind them there to Harajuku Baby and Yes, No, Maybe. Up they come out wide. Pretty Chic dies but inside all the way. Good Return, Pretty Chic. Then we go the way here of Harajuku Baby, followed there by Yes, No, Maybe. They're followed home here now by Botany, Ritchie, Manana, Groper. And there's a couple of others back there, Mitigator and Indy Road. Round it comes, set ready, 318 metres, just about there, off. Getting away nicely was Prairie Kachina and showing a bit of speed out by the track. There we go to Homebush Olive. That goes a good one down on their insiders. Hashtag Josh followed a length there by Wes Carlos. Further back there now is Armistice Dave. And towards the tail of the field there now Crackles Appeal. Need to Chill and Fancy My Luck. Up they come the inside. Homebush Olive might kick and does. Oh, Homebush Olive. Then we go hashtag Josh Prairie Kachina just to run every chance. Then we go to Crackles Appeal. They're followed back there now by Wes Carlos. Further back still there would have been Armistice Dave. Fancy My Luck was back towards the tail of the field here on crossing with Need to Chill, never got into it. Set ready. Just about there. Off. Mrs. Punting gets out all right today, bit of speed out wide the track. There we go to Uncle Romley, might cross and find Uncle Romley, Tennessee Smile, that the two in front there. Then we go back there now to our Heisenberg, followed a length or two by Mrs. Punting, a length back there. We go to Wabi Sabi. That's been followed round there by Kitty Shiraz with plenty to do, and out the back there is Rama Reason just in front of a couple. Winterfell off the top they come, and Uncle Romley by G the back crakes other two, but Uncle Romley's going to snot them here. That gets away 4 or 5, getting home pretty good as Mrs. Punting. Then we go back there now to our Heisenberg, just I think from Winterfell. Rama Reason was in that pack. Also there we would have had back there Kitty Shiraz. Tennessee Smile didn't do anything, and Wabi Sabi has dropped out in the run in. Racing Speedlord all right, bit of early speed out wide. Homebush Limbo and showing up there too is Lola Backs. They're followed back there now by Winsome George. Further back in transit we go to Mr. Darcy. He's followed round there by Astor. Long way back there now to Botany Zevo becoming poor, and Speedlord out the back. They swing for home. Lola Baxter for McInerney and Winsome George Schofield. Lola Baxter, Winsome George. Then we go to Mr. Darcy. He's got home again. They're followed back there now by Astor. Further back there would have been Homebush Limbo. Speedlord's got home when it was all over, becoming poor Botany Zenvo. Green Light Bunny rolling Manukau Cup. Round it comes. Favourite off the inside. We'll have a Bo Peep at him. Set ready. And Racing Prophecy, all right, bit of speed coming from Spanish Fancy. Then we go out wide. They're now to Shirella. Wider out still. There is more Park Miss getting a run through along the inside as Janik. Prophecy gets shuffled to the tail here now with the Shirella, and also back there Gold Class. Down the back they go, and Spanish Fancy for Schofield. Janik for Schofield. Untraceable for Schofield. Gold Class for Schofield. Then we go back there to Lucky Man, followed there by Prophecy. Further back in transit there was Shirella, and last of all is more Park Miss. They swing for home, and doing it nicely in front here is Spanish Fancy. Gets you home. Second across, so there was Untraceable, tight between Gold Class and Janik. Schofield, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to Lucky Man. That's been followed further back in transit here by Prophecy. Prophecy's been followed back here by Shirella. And at the tail of the field there, we would have had more Park Miss. And Racing coming out running there now as looks all good and showing a bit of speed out wide of his Little Rascal. In behind we go to Bright Star, followed off the track a little is Von Trapp. He's followed back there now by Rocky Boy. Rocky Boy followed towards the tail. Calamity Free, Mr. Mumbles, and last of all Little Dreams on the corner the inside. Little Rascal finds the lead down the outside. Von Trapp, Little Rascal in a photo there with Rocky Boy. Then we go back there now to Calamity Free. That's been followed back there by Looks All Good. Further back in transit here on crossing would have been Mr. Mumbles. That's been followed towards the tail of the field here now by Bright Star. She was quite away from them when they hit the wire and finished towards the tail. But Von Trapp, you'll find, will get up here. And Racing, Mockingjay astride, slow regards. Gina shows a bit and showing up there too. We go to Zalia into the bend. They go and crossing. Zalia finds the lead from Mockingjay, the inside, who pushes up. Back in third, Posse as Archie Bell sits pretty. Followed back there by Boss Wave. A length or two to Jetson Quaker. Regards Gina followed back there. Now what that does, Opawa Pearl. Off the top they come, and Mockingjay steps away for Craig. That'll be hard to catch from there. Trying to kick on as Archie Bell. Back there we go to Zalia, but another win for the Craig Kennels. Mockingjay steps away, wins nice. Archie Bell will get second. Third across there would have been Jetson Quaker. Followed home there now by What That Does. Boss Wave was in that pack. Also further back, Regards Gina towards the tail of the field. Opawa Pearl, Zalia, the pacemaker, tails. About there, Racing. Corborn Kiwi nice, showing up with that. There is Dipsy Lala out wide there. Kiss and Run, the follow between runners there by a Tongaree, Lockett and Eddie. That's inside of that. There we go to a Zipping Reese and dropping towards the tail of the field. He's a Carlos. Kiss and Run last. Off the top they come, and a Tongaree has found the lead. Along the inside there we go to It's a Dream. Getting home there, a Tongaree, It's a Dream. Out wide of there would have been Corborn Kiwi. The inside there we had the Zipping Reese, Lockett and Eddie. Followed towards the tail of the field here now by Dipsy Lala, Kiss and Run. And He's a Carlos will be last.